Hey, Jason Blummer here, and it's the fall. It's not only time to do planning for taxes, which is what a lot of entrepreneurs think about, but the other thing you should be thinking about is annual strategic planning. This is something we've done with entrepreneurs for many years. You can find a lot of videos of me talking about annual strategic planning. But in our firm, we serve entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs love to just add new things, break into new markets, go do a lot of stuff. And one thing entrepreneurs struggle with, that I used to struggle with, is planning. It's slowing down and really, in a sense, trying to predict the future. That's what we do. When you budget your financials, like when you create an annual budget or a rolling budget for next year, that's a lot of you trying to predict. You're saying my revenue is going to be this is going to be my expenses. And a lot of entrepreneurs skip this step of planning, trying to figure out what they want the next year to look like. And that's really a mistake, especially as you get larger. The larger your company gets, the more planning you have to do. Those kind of go together because the larger your company gets, the more complex it is. You offset complexity with planning. That's kind of, how you do that. So as you head into the fall, take a week off, or maybe not a week off, a few hours a day, but it may take you a whole week to actually do planning for next year. And some of the steps we teach to go through for planning is really to start with a brainstorm, right? Just dump out everything in your mind on sticky pad paper or a spreadsheet or whatever of all the things you think you want to do. It doesn't matter. Don't hold back. Everything. And then for my partner and I, we go through and cull that list. We cut out the things we can't do. Because there's always too many things to do in a year. All these, and what we call strategic initiatives, we cull those out. And then when we've done that, we start pushing them into a calendar. We start kind of figuring out what part of the calendar in 2026 will these fit into. And you can keep those in quarters, which is what a lot of people do, 90-day runs. Third leads is another way you could do it. So accounting firms that we work with, sometimes they work in thirds, 4 months throughout the year. And accounting firms fit better sometimes into thirds for a year. So you could fit them into that. That's part of your strategic initiatives. But you're trying to figure out, what am I going to try to accomplish in my 90-day period, right, or my 4-month period? And a lot of people put too many often in that. So you want to try to shoot for 3 to 4 to 5 big strategic initiatives. That's about all you can get done while you also run the company. That's a big part. Entrepreneurs' appetites are really big, so they try to do too much in their strategic planning. So again, step number 1, brainstorm it all out. Step number 2, cull through the things you can't accomplish. Step number 3, start pushing 3 to 5 to 6 strategic initiatives into each period of time, maybe a 90-day quarter or a 4-month third. And then once you do that, you have an operating plan. You start sharing that with your operating team, your partners, and that helps guide you through what you're going to do. And in a sense, we're trying to predict our future, but we're also trying to pre-predict and block our calendars. That's really our 4th step, is we want to then put blocks on a calendar. So we do annual strategic planning and plan our whole calendar for the whole year, and that freaks people out. But all we're doing is we're doing a function we call containering. We container our calendar for the next year. So we have big blocked containers. We say, this is kind of where we're going to do our meetings. This is where we're going to focus on our team. This is going to be a planning day. This is an annual day or a quarterly day off, things like that. It lets us think in highways and then come back down into, the guts of the operations of the company and go back up. So as entrepreneurs, you can't only stay in the clouds, though you do have to go there. You have to come down and see how things are operating as well. And a pre-booked calendar or a containered calendar really helps you do that. So just a reminder, annual strategic planning, it's time to do that in November. Let us know if you need any help. You can email us info@blummercpas.com. We'll be glad to help you. See ya.